chapter, that is whole and parts, decimal. Children, in the last class we have learned how to convert fraction into decimal and decimal into fraction. So just we are going to have a quick recall what we have learned by solving some question here. So here is some question. We have to convert these fraction into decimal. I am giving here for some question, okay? 7 by 10. B number is 35 by 10. 45 by 100. Then 327 by 100. 3 by 10. Okay. Here are some questions. These are the fractions we have to convert into decimal. So what is the rule to convert into decimal? First we are writing the numerator. Okay, I have written the numerator here, leaving the denominator. Then we will count the zero. How many zeros are there in the denominator? There is 1 0. Okay, so I have to put the decimal points from the right hand side after one place. Okay, so from this direction I will start. From this direction first place is this. And after that I have to put decimal because there is only 1 0. And to make it clear I am putting 0. So we can, it is clear now, here it is, point is there, okay. So 0.7 it is, okay. Now again, same thing we have to do. First we will write the numerator. 35, numerator I have written. Then we have to count the 0 in the denominator. There is 1 0, okay. So we have to put the decimal after one place from right hand side. From this side I will start counting. One place is there, first place, and after first place only I have to put decimal, so I will put decimal here. So it is 3.5. So easy job. Same things we will do here. We will write the numerator. Then we will count how many zeros there. There is 1 and 2 zeros. So I will put the decimal after 2 place from right hand side. 1, 2. So here I will put decimal. To make it clear, I am putting 0 also. It is 0.45. Now here, this is the mixed fraction. This is the whole part and this is the fraction part. Okay. Whole part, nothing we will do. We will write here only we have to convert the fraction part into decimal. Same things we will do. We will write the numerator. We will put the decimal after the number of place, how many 0 in the denominator. There is 2 zeros, so after 2 place I will put decimal 1 and 2. Here I will put point, decimal points, and 0 I will show here. So it will be 3.27. Same things is here. 4 plus 3 by 10 I will write here. 4 plus 3. I will put decimal after one place because there is 1 0. After one place, I am putting decimal here. So it is 0.3. So it is 4.3. So it is very easy now. Just now, whatever you have learned, you have revised here through these questions, how we are converting this fraction into decimal. Now let's have some question where we are converting decimal into fraction. Okay. Here our decimal is given and we have to convert it into a fraction. here we have to convert decimal into fraction. What we have learned, that only we will do here. We will write the decimal without decimal point. Okay, I will remove this decimal point. And then in the denominator, I will write 1 with the number of zeros in the right hand side of this 1. After how many places there is a decimal? Means how many decimal places there? After the point we know now, after this decimal point, this is known as decimal part and this is known as whole part. So this is only decimal part, okay? And the decimal part places also we have learned. This is 10th. This is 100th, like that. So how many places is there after decimal points? That number of places we have to count. There is only one place, so we will put only 1 0 here. Okay? So it will be 2 by 10. Any problem, children? No now? Similarly, we will write this without decimal, removing the decimal. Okay? I have removed the decimal. And then in denominator, we will write 1 with the number of 0 in the right hand side. How many decimal places is there? You count here after point how many places there. There is only one place, so I will put only 1 0. Okay? So it is 43 by 10. Same things we will do here. We will write the number without decimal. Okay? And then in the denominator with the 1, we will write the number of 0, how many decimal places there. You count here, how many is there? After decimal point, how many places there? 1 and 2. So I will put here 2 0. So it will be 9 by 100. Okay? Because 009 means 9 only. Again, 7 5 without decimal we are going to write, and then we will put in the denominator 100 because there is 2 places after decimal is there. So it is 75 by 100. Here also I think you understood now. 40.2 by 3. I will write the number without decimal. I have removed this point. Okay? And in denominator I am writing 1 with the number of 0. How many decimal places there? 1 and 2 places there. So I will put 2 0 here. So it is 1423 by 100. Okay? Now here 2.9 is there. Similarly we will write without decimal point, and then we will put 100 because there is 2 places after decimal point. Means there is 2 decimal places, 1 and 2. So I put 2 0 here. So it is 209 by 100. Then at last same things we will do. We are repeating the same things, okay? Very easy work now. So just now we have revised what we have learned. Today we are going to learn about equivalent decimal. Okay? So these things we are going to learn today. Okay? Equivalent decimal. What is equivalent decimal? Equivalent decimal are the decimal number with same value. Similarly, equivalent fraction are the fraction of same value now. So here is also equivalent decimals are the decimals number with the same value. Now children, if we will add 0 in the right hand side of the decimal number, it will be the same only. Earlier also I have discussed this now, that in the whole number, if we are writing the 0 in the left hand side, okay, this direction, then the number will be same. If I am putting 0 in the left hand side of 2, it will be 2 only. Okay, 0, 2 or 2 is the same. 0, if I am putting in the left hand side of 7, then it will be 7 only. Okay. In the decimal number, if I am putting 0 in the right hand side of the number, the decimal is not going to change, it is same only. Like for example, if you are having the number like that 0.2, 0.2, okay, this is the decimal number. If I will put 0 in the right hand side of the decimal number, it will be same only. 0.02 is equal to 0.020. Okay. But with the whole number, it is not same. If I will put 0 in the right hand side of the 2, then it will become 20. Okay. And 20 is not equal to 2 now. Only we are putting in left hand side, then it is same. But in the decimal number, if we are putting the 0 in the right hand side, the decimal, the number will be same only, okay? So we can find the decimal number either by putting 0, extra 0 in the right hand side, or removing the 0 from the right hand side. So we can find the equivalent decimal either by adding 0 or by removing 0 in the decimal number right hand side, okay, in the decimals number right hand side. For example, 0.5, I have to write the equivalent decimals of this 0.5. So if I will put 0 in the right hand side, it will be same. If again I will put one more 0 in the right hand side, it will be same only. So 0.5 is equal to 0.50 is equal to 0.500 and so on. If you are having a decimal like this, 0.020, this time you can remove 10 from the right hand side and you can write the equivalent decimal of this number. So either by adding 0 in the right hand side of the decimal number or by removing 0 from the right hand side of the decimal number, we can find the equivalent decimal. Okay? Thank you children. Have a nice day.